Wait for the green lights. There it is. They are away in the final trial. And Rolling Along is just doing that at the start of the trial, and he gets out very quickly to find the pegs and takes over the running. Heaven and Loxley was going forward but is now being restrained, and driving through on its inside was Fletcher's Roy. Major Bob tried to keep out Heaven and Loxley, but he just couldn't quite do so, and he will get into third position ahead of it. And as they run into the back straight, they are in single file. Rolling Along is Rolling Along. In front, leads out by a length and a half. In second position was Fletcher's Roy. A length and a half to 2 lengths to Heaven in Loxley in third. Tracked up by Fletcher's Roy. Last of all was Major Bob. And it's about 15 off the front as they run along the back straight. Rolling Along goes inside the mile with a length and a half the margin. Leads out from Fletcher's Roy. Heaven in Loxley is third. And then came Major Bob. And it's still only 15 off the front as they head inside the 1400 metre mark. Rolling Along takes them around the top corner with a length and a half margin, and does it okay as they come into the straight from where they started from the start of the trial. And leading the way was Rolling Along, a length in front. Second on its back, and waiting use of the Saddle World Shepparton sprint lane was Fletcher's Roy. Heaven and Loxley is up onto its back now in third, and tracking them last of all was Major Bob. They get the winning post, the bell, and a lap to go. Rolling Along under a decent hold, heads towards the back straight, leading out by a length. On its back, second, and travelling boldly was Fletcher's Roy. Heaven and Loxley's just a little bit wobbly there going out of the straight. He's a length and a half away in third, and tracked up by Major Bob as they run towards the back straight. Rolling Along enters the back at the 650 with a length margin over Fletcher's Roy, who's yet to peel. A length and a half then to Heaven in Loxley, and Major Bob yet to peel as they run inside the 600. Down the back, Rolling Along leads out by a length. Right up on its back, second was Fletcher's Roy, yet to peel. Heaven and Loxley's travelling a little bit better now in third, and now Major Bob peels from the back of the field. So the field of four are tightly bunched as they head inside the quarter. Rolling Along is urged along, but wide out on the track. Major Bob looming large, goes up with Heaven in Loxley. Getting off the pegs now was Fletcher's Roy, got held up by a tiring Rolling Along. Into the straight, it's Heaven and Loxley, and on the outside, Major Bob. Back to the inside was Fletcher's Roy, is chiming in with a run. Heaven and Loxley, and on the outside, Major Bob. Heaven and Loxley, Major Bob. Heaven and Loxley, Major Bob, and on the inside, coming through Fletcher's Roy, Major Bob. Major Bob gets up by a neck over Fletcher's Roy, who did a good job to get up for second after being held up by Rolling Along. Heaven and Loxley ran third, and Rolling Along after leading up has finished at the rear of the field.